This is Honey Babe and Golden, and we're finally back playing Disco Elysium. It's been a while. I don't know how long. Probably 3 weeks, maybe more. I don't know. But we finally thought we should come back and play some for you guys. So let's see what we can do today. My voice is always low. That's the problem. It's always low pitched. Do you want me to speak higher? If I sound crappy everyone, it's because I'm today was really hot. I obviously didn't stay hydrated and paying for it. So if I start to sound cranky, that's why. You know how I was thinking in my podcast,
Yes?
Oh.
What about me?
Okay.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Are they?
Glasses
They're mostly just cumbersome.
Are they?
Good. Let's change the subject.
What's wrong? I can hear it from here. Is my voice still too low?
You see it's a lot lower than you're speaking.
Is that bad?
No, so let's go to this. Devices. Audio. Just microphone. Okay, talk.
Talking. I guess I'm talking right now.
Okay, now?
We are testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, go.
Still testing 1, 2, 3.
Flip these around.
Oh, okay.
And see.
Oh! That hurt.
Yeah, you have them on upside down.
Oh,
yeah, like this. Okay, now say something.
Say something. I can hear myself talking in these. Is that normal? Normal. This is what I can do. So I don't have to hear myself talk in there.
Okay, try it.
Is this better? What's that noise over there?
We are shuffling them around.
Oh, I forgot it's delayed.
Okay, now just go say something else.
Say something else.
Okay. Okay, we're back on. So now let's do a check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and say something.
1, 2, 3. We're checking. Sorry, we're back now. We're still dealing with the audio, an issue we always have to deal with
What about me?
Keep talking.
in the beginning of the stream.
That's
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Anyway, as I was saying in the beginning, the old woman talks about her husband, the cryptozoologist, and I was listening in one of my podcasts. They were telling a story about the Mothman, and apparently the Mothman is another animal that I guess is believed to be real by cryptozoologists. It's also associated with thunderbirds, I believe. At least that's what they're called.
Okay, the audio is good now. You come in louder and you can clearly hear them.
Okay.
So yep, just keep up that level of voice.
So that's my little story about the cryptozoology.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
They are cumbersome. I can't stand my glasses.
Oh, look, Kim, you're wearing a Revolutionary Air Brigade jacket. Remember we learned that about him?
Yeah, because he's a revolutionary.
What? This? It's just seasonal clothing.
It's just a jacket. Jeez.
And those look like airman pants.
Where is this going?
Suspicious. Sus.
You see? You see what you say there?
I have
see
this
that?
place in my head where I develop new ideas and connections. Ooh.
Remember where you literally are doing the make the connection thing?
You mean the Mind Palace?
Yeah, you see?
Interesting. I think it's called the brain.
It's called
It's
a
no
brain.
mere brain.
You see?
It's a new brain. Mind Laboratory. It's called a Mind Palace.
Mm-hmm. A spiritual R&D division. No, a palette. No better yet. A painter's atelier of concepts.
Okay, art cop.
Ooh, I can become an art cop. Okay, indeed. And in this atelier, I've realized that you harbor some kind of sentiment towards the Revolutionary Air Brigades. That's all. I just wanted you to know I have this thing. Keep pointing to your head. See?
I do not harbor a sentiment for revolutionary air brigades in particular.
Just air brigades then?
Okay, I wanted to become an aerostatic pilot. Then I turned 10 and realized we no longer have an air force.
Are you sure the revolutionary has nothing to do with this?
Childhood dreams destroyed.
Absolutely nothing.
The revolutionary must have added a little luster to it for a 10-year-old Kitsuragi. He would never admit it, though.
Absolutely nothing?
I've noticed. And okay, the revolution employed a more forward-looking 8-rotor design. Their blades were foldable and their pilots were better trained and motivated. I see this from a purely tactical standpoint, of course.
Okay. Thank you. My mind is satisfied. Point to your head again.
Ooh, point.
Good.
There, so we see. We talk to him and get some
Good.
information.
Let's change the subject.
See, I got some experience for that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see where I am with experience. I am... That's right, I'm some kind of superstar. I have no other thoughts right now that I'm working on. You see?
Okay.
Let's quick save. And then... Okay, so remember we gotta interview those people. So first thing is we gotta check our what? Remember? To do.
Check our what?
You see, look,
To-do list?
this is what we got on Tuesday.
Oh, we had to find the cryptozoologist.
You see, remember the broken water lock that doesn't open until Wednesday. These are all the things we still gotta do on Monday. Find money to pay for Garn. Close the water lock on
Garn.
Wednesday. Yeah.
You said Garn.
Gart.
Gart.
Find a murder weapon. Split a kilo with Huno. Interview the Wild Pines rep. Interview the union boss. Explore the whirling secret passages. Get a reality lowdown.
Huh. I have no idea what that means.
Get no idea where you are. Then I encourage you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Track down your gun. Track down your badge. The victim's tattoo, we gotta show it to people. Run the numbers on the victim's armor. Filed Monday. You discovered a serial number on the victim's ceramic armor. Run number using Lieutenant Kursaraj on his note card. Call Alex back in the day for more info on the armor. We could do this now.
Okay.
Call Alex in a day. Where's the rest of the armor? Go to the arbor gate, ask the jolly mess about the armor. Who put the clothes in the trash? Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling waves trash? Find this person, you'll know who tampered with the scene. Remember, because someone threw the trash away?
Yeah.
Who made it so? Reporting the crime. Someone reported the hanging to RCN. Maybe you can find out who it is. Keep searching for the caller despite a lack of any obvious leads. The pissing competition. Apparently there was pissing match between Precinct 41 yours and Precinct 57 Kim's. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Find booze and drink it. Sing karaoke.
Oh, pissing match, you mean literal piss?
No, I mean that they were arguing.
Oh.
Okay, so I already talked to Lena.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
But you've already talked to her.
Wait, I haven't done this.
I haven't done what?
Maybe you could remember to tell you about some cool cryptids. The suggestion is 2. Let's see if I can increase my suggestion with some items. Let's see. Suggestion. This is -1 to suggestion.
You gonna change out your shirt?
Yeah. Let's see if I have a shirt that increases my suggestion. -1 suggestion. +1 physical shivers. -2 for electro. This is +1 to drama.
You don't have anything.
This will increase my drama. Let's see my jacket. I need to increase my suggestion. Shoes, composure, increasing. Neck is in the Empire. Speed to the co-host, drama, electrochemistry, health. Electrochemistry. Suggestion, there are tools, interact, these increase my suggestion, items. Remember I haven't done that cube thing?
Mm-hmm.
If I want to hold on to my, remember what I'm always holding on to? This. And then, should I hold on to my notebook? Wait.
It says failure and hatred. Why you want to hold on to that?
Did you see that?
See what?
Bonuses from items on the left. Aha, look at that.
What am I looking at? I don't know.
You don't see it?
No.
Look over here. Bonuses from items.
Okay.
This thing.
Yeah.
You see it?
I can't read that. It's too tiny.
When I equip it.
Uh-huh.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of paper.
So equipping this, because I can see here, gives me Inland Empire +2. You see that?
Okay.
And now it like went back to normal. This flashlight does not give me anything. Nothing is going up. Let's see the crowbar. Nope. Hold on. Nope. This. Here. The light. All the ledger. Take out the light. Let's see this crowbar. If it does anything.
You mean the chain cutters?
Okay, it did not give me anything.
No, because they're just tools.
Let's see the crowbar. Did not give me anything.
Why would it give you anything? I think the dogs went inside.
Correct. Okay, so holding this ledger gives me +2 Inland Empire. Inland Empire. Bonuses from items. And -2 authority.
Well, that's not good, right?
So I got that equipped. So now doing that, my authority is 1. -2 bonus from items. But my Inland Empire is 7. Bonus from items +2, signature skill, rare skill, psych base +3. See, closing. Okay, so I did this. So now I have that right. So we're gonna try to talk to her. So now,
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
look at that.
Okay.
You're an enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
Idiot.
Damn it.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work, shall we?
Yeah. Listen to Kitsuragi.
Okay, so I failed that. So I'm gonna load it. And I'm not gonna mess with her right now. So my Inland Empire is higher, but my authority is really low. So I can't like say do what I say because it's really low, right? My authority.
Right.
But my Inland Empire is up, which means I'm gonna be able to what?
Remind me what that does?
Inland Empire means like it speaks to you about weird stuff.
Oh, you have sense. Like
I
a
have
sixth
I
sense.
have like a sixth sense with Inland Empire where I'll say, oh, don't do that, or like, yeah, you should keep doing that. Because it just like, remember, it's never been wrong so far.
Right.
But it doesn't say things out loud. It says things all like cryptic, like, right?
Okay. So are you gonna go and talk to the people over there?
Can I help?
I I could do this right now, or I could try to gain more abilities to like fight them.
You're not supposed to fight them.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Let's try talking to her first.
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
You heard what she said?
Don't overstay your welcome.
Yeah.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
You see, I told you.
Wow.
You're the gardener. You lied to me. You're not a gardener.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
You see?
Oh.
Remember she gave me the yellow gloves?
Why she lied?
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
So it's that guy? On her right, so it's that guy right there.
What, the guy
That's
drinking?
Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
What's he think of it?
Doesn't like it.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Remember I thought she was nice?
Yeah, now she's cranky.
Whoever wants to talk to you, not Titus.
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Goddamn right it is.
It's a MAGA! Look at his hat! What do you think?
Are you saying MAGAs are union workers?
No, MAGAs are the white guys. Look at him. You see how they have everything mixed? Don't you see the 70 supremacist is in white? He's like brown colored.
Okay.
So things are different here, but that's...
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you Moralington lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
In the Occident?
Fuck yeah.
You heard him?
He said, fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
This is like one of those things where gotta make a choice. Read it, each one.
The privatization is not unlawful.
What? No, the first one we selected.
Oh, sorry. The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union plans? Yeah, let's do that. Let's ask those questions.
Uh-oh.
What?
She's here now.
Yeah.
Well,
Now you done it. He's licking your leg.
yeah.
Your knee must be really tasty right now.
Zoe, what are you thinking?
Hero. Babu. Why are you licking him like salt? Sorry, it fell on your head. Well, choose one. I don't know what any of those mean.
You don't know, based on what it says, what words they carry? The world needs financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. This is what? You're a financial capitalist? This privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals.
No, I don't think it's that one.
I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM prison was strong and like you socialists. Maybe this is a fascist response. I like that. Good. Let's start it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? This is maybe you want to be a communist? And this one, yeah, let's do that. Let's ask those questions.
I don't know which one to choose.
Well, what kind of person do you want us to be? Communist? Socialist?
Can you pick this one? Because I have no idea what to choose.
It's cool and funny.
I think the first one.
The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional.
I don't know.
Well, you think it's a good idea to tell a girl don't get emotional?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Like you socialists. And say privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals.
I don't need privatization peons from a rent-a-cop. Just do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
I should talk to Tyson.
Aggressive, you make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were...
Listen, you...
What? You guys already said all that.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Get sober, do your job, ask your questions, and get the hell out of Martinez.
She really don't like you.
Listen.
Why are you doing it over again?
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
You see?
She keeps saying the same thing over and over
No,
again.
but look what Drama said. Drama has
Aggressive.
to
Listen. So ask.
Fuck yeah.
say don't get emotional.
No one is emotional here. Do your job. Ask your questions, then leave.
See, she keeps saying the same thing. You should go talk to Titus.
Aggressive,
And then ask the next
you
one.
make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers. Listen.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask.
Yeah, let's do
Or
that.
get
Let's
back
ask
to
the
your
question.
command. Let's.
That's the kind of thing.
She basically said the same thing after.
So, what's he gonna say?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Hmm? How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impel all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Let's see, what should I say?
Have you said stuff like that?
Yeah, I told you you're saying communist things.
Then say, alright, that sounds like me.
Funky style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Tell me what this communism is even about.
Failure. It's about failure.
That's what communism is about?
Well, yeah, it doesn't really work.
Yes. Abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished. Beaten. Curb stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
Well?
You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
How does that sound?
Now get to work, comrade.
I'm gonna call you comrade from now on. You're being a communist. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Animal wagons?
Look, what to say?
Wait, I didn't say anything about those. Yeah, 'cause that's how they kill you.
Finish thought. Mazovian. Boom. Now I got communism power. I got indirect modes of taxation. See, read that.
I can't read it, it's too small.
And look at this one. Markovian socioeconomics. I'll read it. First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist, whatever. Stuff the meal ticket in your ice again. Let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons and the customs agency and the banditos at the Institutional Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. Here's the Mazovian socioeconomics. You see, look, the guy has a hammer. You see, read it? People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world, never to return again. They were right until he woke up today. A spiritual corpse, responsive only to the call Commodore read. Prostitutes and the Krav Maga. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raised the Communism O2 from the oceanic trench where he had been resting, covered in ghosts and seaweed.
What the hell are you talking about?
Communism builder. Come witness his attempts to rebuild communism in the year 511. That's what it says right there. So you want to be a communist or you want to be a cool, radical, whatever, anarchist? See, I'm communist 4, ultra liberal 7. I'm gaining powers. You like that? Or is this too political now?
You know how I feel about politics.
Well, let them know. What were you thinking when I kept saying this is going to get super politics? What did you think?
It gave me anxiety.
Remember you didn't believe it? And you're like, you're looking into this stuff. It's not happening. And what was I telling you?
A bowl of spit reeking of tobacco. Like hell, I didn't. Well, are you gonna talk to him?
Oh, you got little union placards. Well. Okay.
What?
So it's gonna be a fight to get him. I also have the fight with the strong guy. I need more weapons. I need more information. I need to run the armor. How am I gonna prove that they did anything? Unless I get more evidence. What am I gonna tell them?
I don't know.
Well,
how can you run the armor?
what do I need to do?
Don't you ask them about the armor?
No, we were gonna run the plates on the armor. From the car. Give it back.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and the box seems happy.
See, there's all these new people.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Did you hear that? You see the balls down there?
Yeah.
It's like marbles. Alright, I got this ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
+2, acting without hesitation. Better observe them first. I bet you I'll lose the +2 if I observe them first. Remember, my hand-eye coordination is extremely high.
Yeah.
Because of, look, hand-eye coordination is 5, my perception is 7. So I could very quickly, like, do a thing. and it's 97%. So just fucking do it. Boom. That's where I'm what?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Another ball. Hand-eye coordination.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours will only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrated, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
That's me. What am I?
A man ball?
Taking the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Near time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
You see, I'm doing this because my hand-eye coordination is so powerful.
Right.
I just was able to just fucking get in there and use it.
Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
What? An airship can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let's go. Be the bullet. I don't think that's the game.
Shot put?
Is it shot put?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Oh, you pissed him off.
Did I do it?
A whorehouse of shit.
Hmm?
Nope.
It wasn't a whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
See what he says. Read it.
Not a weak right tricep, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Oh, you pissed him off.
I was like, I don't understand why.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 pool.
I thought it was shop. Right?
Yeah.
I thought it was Marvel, so he just took it and just went woof. And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our pool back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you oil slug. You owe us a goddamn pool.
I did have a shot pool ball. Remember I picked it up at the gym?
Yeah, but you didn't keep it, did you?
Yeah, I did. I have it in my inventory.
Will this... No, it will goddamn not.
Thank you, officer. This is really something. Honestly, I think it's better than our old bull, even.
Uh-huh. See, look, item lost. Shot pool ball.
Mon Dieu. All right, fine. What do you want, officer?
Look at that. Didn't they work itself out? If I do the cool thing, it just throwing it.
Yeah.
Remember, physical instrument said, don't even think about it, just do it? When I could have asked about it?
Right.
Yes. Why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Yeah, let's ask about the murder.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
Read it.
And most of the locals.
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
Read it.
Well, you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about policewomen? That's rhetoric.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Sexist.
And what did the one say?
Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men fed and happy.
And what did the bottom one say?
I try to avoid voicing opinions on controversial matters. Let's just drop it.
If I want this guy on my side, what should I say? Should I say this?
There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out.
Or should I say this?
I'll just pick one.
Well, do you want me to defend women?
Two.
Or do you want me to defend the women and piss them off? Or do you want me to get on his good side and have him be our spy?
An old man's not gonna be a spy. Pick one.
Okay.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
Well, can a woman be a good fireman? Burning people out of a burning building? Can a woman carry a 300-pound man unconscious in a burning building?
Neither can a regular man.
Yeah, it's called a fireman's carry. Do I need to tell you about the differences in strength between men and women?
Really?
Do you need...
Are we gonna go there?
Well, look. No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality.
You're talking about firemen. They're talking about cops. It's a totally different profession.
Yeah, do you think a woman cop can be a riot officer?
Yes.
Against big guys that are just
Yeah,
back?
I can.
Even though she's 5'1" and weighs 150 pounds?
Yes.
In a riot situation where everyone's pushing and shoving? Or do you think the Olympics should be unisexual and men should compete
Unisexual? That's not a word.
And men should compete in the women's 1,000-meter dash? Or in the shot put?
What are you talking about?
What he's talking about.
Women do shot put.
Yeah?
Yeah, you did not know that?
And do they throw it as far as the guys?
I'm sure they do.
Alexa, what is the woman's shot put record?
Here's something I found on the web. According to LabTimes.com, a woman who was shot to death while standing on the street
Alexa, stop.
on Wednesday afternoon was identified by the Los Angeles
Alexa, stop.
this Thursday as 23-year-old Jessica Andrea Roca.
Well, so you're saying that anything you can do, I can do better?
I didn't say that. I said women can do it just as well as men.
Including the 1,000-meter dash and the LA Marathon?
Yes. Yes.
Should I tell you that women lag about an hour behind the men in the marathons?
Are you done being chauvinist?
No, that's what he's trying to be.
I told you what to choose. Why are you arguing with me about it?
Well, because he said, but you must agree that nature has made men more fit to perform certain more challenging tasks. You're saying a woman bodybuilder can lift just as much as a male bodybuilder?
Yes! They're bodybuilders. Women go through labor, childbirth. You really think that men could do that shit? No. So shut the fuck up. You're pissing me off. Now, hit 1 or I'm walking away.
Hit what? Let's see.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
So you don't agree with this guy?
No, I don't.
Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
So you don't agree with what he's saying?
No, I don't.
Okay. I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes! King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
What should I say?
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Read these.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders, not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
So you know what number 3 is, right?
What?
The no opinion option.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
And that's what makes you a boring cop. So take a stand.
Fine, then 1.
You want to be a socialist?
Yeah.
Okay.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
See, I'm with the orange guy.
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
How do you say it?
What?
Legendary?
What? Legendary.
No, he said legendary.
Well, it's pronounced legendary.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler? That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine, for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocaine, Revachol's finest years.
You know what Regnum cocainum is, right?
Wow, he's pro-cocaine.
It's royal cocaine.
He's pro-drug use.
The kings needed to use it to have clear vision.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Is that how he's saying it?
Yeah.
Like how?
He thinks they're full of shit.
Philippe III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known with the help of cocaine. Only the purest, of course. He was able to connect with higher realms.
So he's a crack baby.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense.
Inland Empire.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Yes.
Read each one.
What was that about higher realms? Sounds interesting. Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Thanks for clearing that up. I have some other questions now.
Let's go higher realm. Remember the aliens?
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
See?
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
Let's talk about something else.
Right, because this was when I was talking about the cocaine.
That's why.
Yeah.
Of course.
Higher realm. He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Drug users shouldn't even...
From what I've seen of the officers of the Elysium. But I don't want to get into a debate about drug policies.
Let's talk about something else.
Right.
Hiding in the crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Hmm? Read it.
Was it made by the sea monster rising from the depths?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Hmm.
Why what?
Well, that's a artillery use.
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Don't you see how he's dressed? Hmm?
Yes.
As a what?
I don't know.
A soldier?
Is that what it is?
Well, look at the clothes. Look at the hat.
I can't tell very well. I'm cold.
Look what you could say here.
Can you give me that blanket? I want the blanket.
This one?
Yes.
What about her? Did she get the blanket too?
Mm-hmm.
And what does it say?
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
Sex
We
cult.
didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Read what they did.
Why sell them here in Martinez?
No, didn't you see what they used?
They use sex cult propaganda, suicide sex cult propaganda, and mad and antichrist. What?
Anarchists.
Anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
You know that's suicide bombers, right?
Okay.
So read each one. What should I say?
Can you put a thing back here, a pillow? My back's bugging me. Are you trying to rub my back? What are you trying to do?
Okay, look. Wait.
Why shell them here in Martinez? Why should, or they should have chosen a place away from people and buildings? Look around. I understand I'd bomb this place, too.
So, which one of these do you want to say?
One, I guess.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. And to soften it comes up first.
I don't know what a beachhead is.
Yes. Military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
It's the place where you land. The beachhead.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
08, 2008? 1908? 1808?
So what do you want to say?
Death blow sounds grim. You pick one. I don't need to read all of them.
No, you got...
I already told you. I said death blow sounds grim.
I mean, you're trying to do this in character and say what you feel the character would be, so... If it's playing the way you...
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we plagued Betonk of their mangled corpses.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Union Socialist, so what does he think?
He doesn't like them.
Well, it's your own downfall. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding them. What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things.
What are you doing?
Present one.
She's slipping. I'm trying to pull her up more. Hey. Cut it out. You were slipping, girl.
She doesn't like you trying to pick her up.
Well, I was trying to put her more on my lap.
Read it.
That's how it should be, soft.
No, read the question. What's the question?
What? I don't know. It says, what do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's not a question. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing, I don't think. I just do. This is getting too deep for my brain right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, but you were arguing that women are just as strong as men earlier.
Yeah. And I still stick with that.
You still stick to that even though testosterone is a chemical in the body?
You know, women have testosterone too, right?
Like this?
It's just not as strong as for men.
Right.
But
Which is why
there's nothing there. What are you doing? Are you trying to form a muscle?
These are my muscles, they're bigger.
I don't see any muscles right there.
That's all you have to think. How many women play in the NBA compared to the WNBA?
What? The NBA is just made up of men. That's why they have the WNBA or whatever.
That's why. So, if that's your thinking, what do you want to say based on that thinking?
They're talking about entirely different subjects right now.
Well, when you kept responding about gender equality, what was his response to that?
He didn't like it, but he's an old man who's set in his ways.
Okay, so based on everything they're saying about the political things, do you want the socialists to pave the way for the hard working class to take over, the communists? You want foreign powers cleaning up our mess and now they rule us and to shake your head in shame? You want to say this coalition seems quite...
I don't know. Can you just pick one for me, please?
Because one of these is going to get you on the path of that political ideology.
I told you how I feel about politics, and especially politics in a game. It's just too much for me. So I need you to pick one. Because I'm starting to get sleepy and it's not filtering in.
Tommy just don't understand how money works.
No, they don't. But I'm sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting rabid commies, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal fame weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
You see, so what's he upset by? Foreign conquerors imposing their culture on him.
Their rules.
Their rules. He doesn't like it, right?
Right.
Would you like foreign conquerors imposing themselves on you?
Probably not.
So, I thought you didn't like that guy, but what's the thing he doesn't like? Remember, he was proud of who they were, and then the revolutionaries came, and they ruined it, and then foreign people came and beat the revolutionaries, and now they're ruined by foreign people.
Yes.
So the revolutionaries beat him, and then foreign powers came and beat the revolutionaries.
Uh-huh.
So, he double lost, right?
Yeah.
And how do they feel about it? It's Afghanistan all over again. Right?
I guess so.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was the plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. It got nothing to do with anything. Damn Frisell. He was a king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hoipoi, in a very public execution.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the moon.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisell. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
whose reign is king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Ah, look at that. Remember the anti-rifle, that's the murder weapon?
Yeah.
So, is there any point to this whole conversation?
Probably.
Is he able to help us identify the murder weapon because he's an old soldier?
Maybe.
So, at the beginning of this conversation, you told me, what is the point of getting on this guy's good side? So, what was the point of getting on this guy's good side?
He may know something about the murder weapon because...
But we didn't know that to begin with.
No.
So, why would you antagonize people when you're trying to get information to solve a murder? Ideally, if you're doing an investigation, do you want to antagonize all your witnesses?
No.
So, if he feels a way and he's thinking a way, do you want to make him angry, or what do you want to do? What does Mindhunters teach you when what's-his-name is interviewing the serial killers?
What?
What does he do when he's interviewing the serial killers? Is he disagreeing with them, or is he trying to understand them and get on
No,
their
he's
level?
trying to understand them.
Isn't he trying to say, like, oh yeah, I like that, tell me more?
I think so.
Remember, like, that one guy that was talking about all those bitches and why he killed them? He said, yeah, they were bitches, which is why you had to cut off their heads, right? And what would he say?
I don't know who that was.
Remember the one who would cut off the head and have sex with their severed heads? Who was that?
Ed Kemper?
I don't remember who it was, but remember how he said? Was it him? There was also another similar one that was like Ed Kemper. Because he said he had trouble with his mother and that.
That was Ed Kemper.
But then remember...
But they all have trouble with their
yeah,
mother.
Do you remember that he talked to another serial killer that was angry about that stuff? Because of his mother, like, having an abusive father or something? It was in the second season when he took that stuff on the road. But the point is, your whole approach was trying to antagonize this guy, where my whole approach was to do what? Get on his level.
Okay.
So, I knew what his political thing was, so I went with his political thing, and he's like, exactly, right? So now, we know he has nothing, see?
Ask him about the firearm.
So, now we're gonna use what we built up to ask him about the firearm.
It's a Bell McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
Remember my hand-eye coordination is high?
Yes.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
Well, should I let him know where? I think I want more information. I'm just gonna tell him.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
So, remember, the bullet lodged in the guy's head was shot from this rifle, right? This rifle is an antique. He doesn't know where someone would even get the ammunition to use this rifle. So the murder weapon is extremely unique.
Okay.
So we're using this information. We're trying to solve a murder. So someone who shot the rifle would need to be some kind of what? Historian? Have access to really old things? Have a secret stash?
Probably the latter.
So, but we're gaining information, right? Remember, this is a literal, what? Investigation. And we're doing real, what? Detective work?
Mm-hmm.
Not TV detective work? So I guess I'm not gonna throw the bull in the sea. I got a -1. I can't do this because my composure is too low. So I'll just take the first time.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More panic on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasure. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
Yeah, you see how he's dressed on the left? See the clothes? He's wearing like a uniform.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
You must have heard something.
No, officers. I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
What do you think? Do you think he's lying? He's hiding something?
Mm-mm.
Then help them, you whip. You have plenty of shoulder with the gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
You were saying? He talks to the Union all the time.
Okay.
Okay, so you're sleeping now?
Yep. I told you.
Okay, let's try to get through this questioning and see.
He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
Seems like they're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Wow.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
There we go. Well, he knows the boss.
Who's Everant?
That one guy. The leader.
Okay.
Evrard Claire. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Wait, he used to run the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
So remember how the union guy, everyone was angry and I don't have any in to talk to them?
Mm-hmm.
He knows them all. He taught them, so he's not in it, but he has influence. This is from talking to just guys playing a game.
Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union, and now the illusion is disintegrating before your and Renee's eyes.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a vis-a-vis. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Are you gonna pick a side?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say. Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer.
How can you write those newspaper pieces if you're not political?
Officer, I have a vivid imagination. And like I said, I have a way with words. That's enough. No need to sink into politics.
He just fluffs it up.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into any fight. Only sink into your couch.
I believe everyone has the right to think and do whatever they want, even if it's nothing at all. I'm very adaptable.
Mon Dieu.
I don't even consider myself. I prefer highly adaptable myself. Has a better ring to it, don't you think?
Mon Dieu.
Oh, in mid, not in the tech.
So that's what it was.
Okay. I hate the socialist rabble. Of course. Don't sink into anything.
Just easier that way. Besides, life isn't as black and white as René's of the world tried to make it seem. It's all shades of grey, really.
Mon Dieu.
Everyone in my...
There he stands.
Let's try not...
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
DJ announcement here, we're still gonna talk. But these guys know about the union, right? Who will let the gun.
Okay.
So what do you want to tell the people now that they know your gender politics and how you don't want to get involved in real politics?
I don't know what to tell them.
Well, they're gonna say, why were you so angry about the gender stuff but not the real politics stuff?
What's the real politics stuff?
Where they were actually talking about the war and how people reacted and what people should do.
Oh. I don't know what to tell him.
Do you feel more stronger about women than ever?
No.
Because the gender stuff got you really angry when you started talking about it, right?
Yeah?
About the actual stuff about the kings and the wars and who was right. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me know.
Okay, once again, I've been falling asleep. Logan always insists on playing this game at night, and we haven't played this game in the daytime. If we have, it's only been once, and I really think it should be played in the day, just given the fact that it's so heavy.
Okay, so next time when I say let's play in the day, you'll be okay, let's go.
Yeah. Because I can tell you, like, half of all that stuff that man said, I didn't even catch it because I was tired. So, okay, thank you for watching what little we played. Have a good night.